typical thing during warfare that they're going to be exchanging fire?
Yeah, we're still in the small skirmish level. We haven't seen the U.S. return to all-out strikes together with Israel across Iran. But we are coming to a date on the calendar which has got some of us a little bit anxious. You know, Saudi Arabia had asked the White House to delay a return to strikes and try to make a deal, but at least to delay strikes until the end of the Hajj. And that's about now, when you've got Eid and celebrations. So you could see President Trump sending this text back that Elena talked about, and if Iran says no, perhaps a return to strikes, which Israel has been pushing for. Then again, we haven't seen President Trump at any point apparently satisfied that he's got a military plan to take back the Strait of Hormuz, and that's really what he's holding out for. He needs that open.
Colonel Layton, the New York Times has the U.S. military saying it's quietly guiding ships through the Strait of Hormuz, an official telling them about 70 have been guided through, commercial ships. Can you give us some sense of the precariousness of this kind of move and all of this, with the Strait being what it is today?
Yes, sir. Good morning. One of the things that they have to watch out for, of course, is mines, and that's really the most important thing that the Navy has to deal with as they guide these ships through the Strait of Hormuz. Of course, the other things they have to watch out for are drones and Iranian missiles. So it really amounts to a complete overwatch element that has to be used here. And in order to do this, they have to very carefully navigate a very narrow passageway, that 21-mile passageway between the tip of Oman and the Iranian coast. And when you do that, there are a lot of things that can go wrong. They're very, the U.S. Navy has had a lot of experience going through these waters over many years, many decades, and they know the area quite well, so they can tell when there's an anomaly, but there's always a chance that a mine could be there, or that something else could happen, such as a drone attack or a missile attack, that could render this kind of an operation very dangerous.
Look, Iran's chief negotiator has said the U.S. is not complying with the ceasefire after those weekend strikes. Here's what he put on X. He said the naval blockade and escalation of war crimes in Lebanon by the genocidal Zionist regime are clear evidence of U.S. noncompliance with the ceasefire. It's interesting here that he has added Lebanon into the mix. What does this tell you, Kim, about the negotiation expectations? Because for a long time, as we've understood it, it has to do with opening the strait.